Good morning, Sridhar here. Today's topic is on a very interesting subject. Um, the question is, you see, the customer has come and seen the property, and but after going back home, he has put it on hold. He's not taking a decision. So this is one of the major concerns of the real estate agents. I'll tell you 85% of the real estate agents are following the method of showing the property and doing the homework later after the property is shown. Now, I advise to my team who are there, and most of them are following this principle. And because of that, what happens? There could be less number of site visits, but whatever number of site visits that are happening, closure will happen by and large. So, what is that I tell the people? I'm also telling this people to the people because I have personally experienced this. In the 18 years of my experience, in the initial stages, even I was doing similar kind of mistakes. Like I post a property in the portal, the customer calls up, say that I want to see the site. Okay. Immediately I'd say, okay, he wants to see the site. My job is to show him the site. I'll go show him the site. That person sees the site. And after the site visit is over, okay, when I'm saying site visit, it doesn't mean that it is a residential site or something. Site means it is also to for an independent house or for apartment or for residential site or even for commercial shops, commercial showrooms. So you must take it as a visit to the property when I say site. Okay. So I was also doing the similar kind of mistakes. And the same thing, after that I make a phone call, they will not even pick up the phone call after some time. Maybe one call they will attend and they'll say, yeah, I am thinking about it, I'll get back to you. So what will you do? You'll just wait for some more time. After 3-4 days, again, you'll try to call him up. And then he, after seeing that, this man is regularly following up every week and all that, so I'll talk to him later. Reason for this is that he's actually not ready to buy. His pocket is not deep. He has just been an explorer. That is the reason for this. So how do we find out whether this person is really serious about the site visit or not? Whatever you're trying to find out after the site visit is made, you should find that out before the site visit is made. Example, you must insist on a first meeting with him. He says when he's seen your property and he says, I am ready to see your site, don't simply take him to the site and show him. Say that, sir, let us have a meeting. I want to understand your requirement and see whether this property, what I'm going to show you, is going to match with your requirement or not. Okay. So I have certain questions. He'll say, no, that's all. It's not required. Meeting, we'll have meeting in the site only. We'll have discussion there only. You come there, we'll meet there. He will say that. Don't agree to that. He said, no, sir, I want to sit and discuss with you. क्या बात करना है? ऐसा क्या है? He will insist. He will say that, why should you come and meet me? There's no need, no. He said, you say that, no, sir, my company procedure is this. Please, let us meet. Either you come to my office or I'll come to your office or we'll have a Zoom meeting. Now, because of pandemic and all that, meeting in person is going to be difficult. It's okay. But you tell him that, okay, let's have a Zoom meeting. In that Zoom meeting or in the personal meeting that whenever you're planning to do, you have to have a list of questions. A list of questions readily available. And you must also prepare his mind, saying that, sir, we have got about 15 questions to be asked and clarify, get answers for all these 15 questions. And once you give these answers, then we will go ahead and then meet up and all those things. So when you prepare, you wow, 15 questions. Customer will say, 15 questions. Why 15 questions? Say, normal thing, sir, but that's all. So if he is a genuine customer, and if he really is seriously interested in seeing the property, he will agree to this. If he doesn't agree, it means he is not a regular customer. He is not a genuine customer. So why waste your time on that? You're getting me what I'm trying to say? So the person who is going to answer your questions, and he is ready to meet you, is the person who is actually serious. If he wants a property, he will definitely see. Okay, when I was looking for a property, I was going through one of the brokers in JP Nagar area. Whenever that man used to call, right, and he says that he's got this property, that property, and all that, when he was saying about this, and he said he used to ask me certain questions, and I never used to get irritated because I was seriously buying. I was seriously wanting to buy. So whenever he is calling me, I used to pick up the phone. If he doesn't call me for 3-4 days time, I will call him and ask him, what happened? You said that you're going to show me alternate property. What happened to that? I used to ask him like that. Then he says, "Nahi sir, main don't raha hu. Just give me some more days." I used to wait again. After 2-3 days, if he doesn't call again, I used to call. Why? Because I was very seriously looking for a property. So when somebody is seriously looking for a property, and if he knows that you are the person who can show him the property, if he believes you, he will definitely be after you. So the person who is not willing to meet you, who is not willing to answer your questions, but he just wants to see the site and come, is not the person to be shown property. Please remember, your property is gold, okay, and diamond. Do not make it as an exhibition piece. Don't show it to anybody and everybody. You be very serious in showing the property. Have you gone to the jewelry shop and seen how jewelry things are showing? All the jewels are being shown, gold items and all those things. They will all preserve it in the bottom. Okay. They will keep it in the glass covered thing. And then one by one, they will pick up. You should say, show me that. Then he will open that. He will take that one and he will show them. Okay. If you want to have a look, you can have a look like that. Okay. But if you want to really see closer, then you should ask for it and then this thing. That is how you should treat the property. Property should not be shown just like that to anybody and everybody whoever is asking for it. Don't assume that every person who is calling you is a buyer. He may be exploring. He may be a cold buyer. He may buy 1 year later, 2 years later. You can put him in cold storage, but don't waste your time showing the property now. And then don't get disappointed because he's not picking up the phone. If you are willing to show the property, then you should be willing to have patience to ensure that, okay, to see that, okay, if he's not replying also, it doesn't matter. It should not pinch you. Why are you getting affected because of that? You feel that the site visit is done, immediately he will buy. Mistake. You are not gone to the process at all. I do not know whether you have seen the latest video clipping of Dhoni, which has been spreading like viral fire in WhatsApp and all that. Beautiful. What does he say? Do not worry about the result. It is a process that is important. Okay. What is the process? Step by step. Step by step you should go. When a customer calls you and he says site visit is the last thing that you should do. Prior to that, there are so many things you need to understand. You should be knowing whether he has got money to buy. You should be knowing whether he has got bank approval done or not. You should be knowing whether he is going to come along with his wife and see the property, because he's not going to be the decision maker. Definitely his family has to be get involved in that. You should be knowing about this, right? And you should also be knowing whether he has seen many other properties earlier, and is he going to really buy this property, or is it the first property or the last property that he is going to see? Chances are, supposing your property is the first one, he will never buy from you for next 1 year, because he wants to see many other properties also. Okay. But if he is going to see your property as the last property, chances are 90% chances are he might buy your property, because he has seen all that and he has rejected all that, and finally he has come to you. That's a good thing. So you should know about all these things. You should ask these questions, and when you get answers to all these questions, only then you should make a judgment at that point of time whether he is really fit buyer or not. Then when you get all these answers and everything is positive, he has got bank approval letter, he is coming with his family, he has got down payment money available with him, right? He has already seen about 20-25 properties, right? He's fed up. Now he's in the mood of selecting a property, okay? If you know answers to all these questions, then he is the person to whom you should give 100% attention take him to the property, show him well, explain to him about the property well, have thorough knowledge about the property. Location knowledge should be very good. Comparative study chart, you should be ready with that. You should show him, sir, after this property, if you are thinking of any other property around this area, this is the comparative chart that I have. You see this property is costing so much. These are the features of this customer property. And in this particular property has got minus points of this thing. This property has got a plus point of this, right? All these things have to be explained to him. Then deal will happen. Got it? Thank you so much. I hope it was useful to you, what I told you today. If you like it, please post your comment below. Okay, thank you.